Tom Hanks is known as one of Hollywood's nicest people, and he's also one of the highest paid actors on the planet. But his life was not always nice to him. When he was only 5, his parents divorced, so he and his siblings were raised by his father. Because his dad worked very hard, he was almost never at home. He was gone all day and wouldn't come home until 11 at night. So Tom and his siblings practically raised themselves. The family was poor and lived in a terrible, filthy rented apartment, and they moved so often that by the time Tom was 10, he had lived in 10 different homes. Tom was devastated when his parents separated. He didn't see his mom very often, so he was becoming more and more lonely. I realized as a kid, I was only totally alone with my mom 5 or 6 times by the time I was in high school. When he was 14, he worked as a vendor and sold peanuts and popcorn. He also worked at a hotel carrying bags for celebrities like Cher. Also, Tom was never a good student and had terrible SAT scores. He was painfully shy and not so popular at school. After graduating from high school, he attended a community college because it was free and accepted everyone, but eventually dropped out. Tom loved the theater and did a lot of plays, and he fell in love with acting because it made him feel less lonely. So he moved to New York to pursue an acting career, and he was surviving as an unemployed actor for 2 years before he finally got a job in a low-budget movie. His road to success was not easy. It took a lot of hard work, disappointments, failures, and obstacles, but with time, Tom Hanks became one of the most successful, loved, and respected Hollywood actors. He won 2 Oscars for his iconic roles in Philadelphia and Forrest Gump. Throughout his career, Tom Hanks played so many different roles and proved himself as one of the most talented actors in the world. And when he married his second wife, he couldn't be happier. I don't think I'll ever be lonely anymore. That's how I felt when I met my wife. I want you to stop and think about something for a second. What's stopping you from becoming the successful person you always wanted to be? I know it's very hard to succeed. It's hard to overcome every obstacle on your path. And we often wonder, why is it so easy to fail, but so hard to succeed? Because it's so much easier to get scared and give up than to fight for your dreams. I know there's not a single person on this planet who doesn't want to be successful, but there are a lot of people who say they want to be successful, wealthy, have a fit body, but they don't do anything to achieve that. Successful people do what unsuccessful people are not willing to do. Do you want to be one of those people? Stop wasting your time. Stop procrastinating. Stop being jealous on other people. Stop complaining and focus on your end goal. You're not failing. You're learning, growing, and developing into a resilient person who can survive anything. Your life will be filled with failures and obstacles, but please, don't be disappointed and give up every time you lose. Failure is easy because it requires no action, and I know success is hard, but it will be worth it. If it wasn't hard, everyone would do it. It's the hard that makes it great. Use these hard times to quiet your mind and actually get to know yourself better. Use it to rethink your ambitions, your goals, your life. Think about what success means to you. Trust me, you can achieve the impossible.